I think so, you're right. Pretty sharp. Welcome to the Labour Party. Enjoy. Welcome everyone, super delicious please, lovely. Welcome to the Labour Party conference. Thank you. You're always welcome. Yep. Welcome.
Britain continues to support the slaughter of children in Gaza as we speak. I've not heard anyone deny that.
The idea of a special relationship has taken on a very sinister turn.
Would you like a special relationship with Donald Trump? Or Epstein? I wouldn't.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be enslaved.
Stick your Palestine up your ass! You can stick your Palestine! Stick your Palestine! Stick your Palestine up your ass!
Terrorist supporters off our streets.
Here's the breaking, right? Committing genocide is bad. Yeah.
Do you think that the mobilization around Gaza can help us to fight this kind of reform back to Britishness?
I think it's the only thing that we've got at the moment. I think that people really need to start digging deep and realising that they can't rely on other people to stand up and do this work. It is absolutely everybody's moral duty to stand up and take action, and everyone can do something, whether that is sharing the news of protests and demos and marches, getting involved, educating people, speaking to the people that you're close with, and asking them why do you think that way. You know, no one's asking you to, jump down someone's throat and attack them for their beliefs, because what they are doing at the moment is absolutely disgusting. They are preying on a very scared and disaffected people. The government abandoned us a long, long time ago. Our struggle's the same struggle. As much as it's really difficult to say that, we're focusing on the wrong 1%, really.
You've all been given a direction to move, you've been given a protest site, okay? If you don't, you potentially could be arrested.
Don't talk to dogs anymore, mate. You were something else
Dickhead!
for doing that.
You're
an absolute scumbag. Imagine, but yet you go and threaten Fred, a YouTuber. Or was it you got judo kicked?
Sorry guys, can I just say one thing? You're all here because you hate Labour, but you're screaming at each other.
This should be where we all talk, we all realise we've got one common enemy. We agree that the government, the oligarchs, World Economic Forum, Soros, whoever, they're the ones that are funding this. They're the ones that are orchestrating this. They're benefiting off our demise here. We're all dividing in every... Look at the amount of groups that are here today. If we all fucking spoke together and realised the common enemy, this would be fucking sorted.
If we don't sort this, and we don't, it doesn't matter, Ned, please, can I say about this? If we don't come together and sort the ID out and sort the money out, we're all going to be fucked, and we don't have to like each other to do it, alright? But I have to respect you and you have to respect me, and that's the way it happens.
But don't forget, they're trying to usher in the ID under the guise of illegal immigration. That's what you're advocating more, but that's what you're advocating. You're advocating for more unvetted illegal migrants.
Not at all. That's wrong.
Okay.
It's wrong. What we want to do is tax the billionaires, fund the systems, so it actually works instead of just letting people in.
Taxing the billionaires and all that.
Because the rest of us are starving. The rest of us are dying.
So all the millionaires.
You guys are yelling at each other again.
All the billionaires and all the millionaires will leave the country, right? Yeah. Who's picking up the bill then? The poor.
Normal working people have been taxed way too much, and it's killing all of us. Everyone here knows you're doing worse off than 10 or 15 years ago, and that hurts. When you want to do more for your family, when you want to do more for your kids, and you can absolutely, mate.
Well, do you think it's pretty crazy importing more and more people on an island which is already, like, you know, struggling?
And people need to stand up and be counted. I hope I'm going to be arrested today. If you protest and don't get arrested, it's a waste of time.
And I can tell you personally, a lot of Muslims really hate Labour, really do. Everyone hates Labour. It's not a political issue, it's not one side versus the other, we all hate Labour, so that's the baseline. The problem with everything, whether it's immigration, housing, is that the wealth in this country has been sucked out of the working class, and it's being sucked out of the middle class, and it's going upwards. And the corporations, the billionaires, they're using it to buy up property, to buy up assets, and they make more and more money off this every single year. And the longer we shout at each other, we put cameras in each other's faces. I know it's not everybody, but there is some people who are racist and have been racist.
Yeah.
And we can't do that anymore because it's keeping us apart, and we can't be apart anymore. This is ridiculous.
Here we go. How does like solving tax issues with corporations and multi-billionaires solve the Islamification of the UK and Europe? How do we solve that issue?
Islamification isn't a word that I would use, but I respect that that's something that you believe. The problem with migration is not that the government is like, get them all in, and everyone else is like, get them all in. That's not how it is. It's uncontrolled. It's uncontrolled and it's unfettered. And the government are lazy. They're sitting back and they're letting it happen. And that's not a functional country. It's not. And the Conservatives as well for 14 years. It's not a functional system. It's not. And that everyone knows that. Like the people on my side don't believe that as well. They know it's broken.
Support Jeremy Corbyn and the Fruit and Nut Party? No.
I don't.
Fair play then, bro.
And the reason I don't is that, unfortunately, I agree with Corbyn on a lot of things, but he's had his time.
Yeah.
He's been around a long time. Personally, I support Zach Polanski.
Oh, not the Green Party.
Yeah,
bro, he thought he could massage people's breasts to become bigger. Like, he's fucking man. He's a fucking clown.
So who do you support?
Well, Advance maybe, or UKIP. But Advance, they've just started with Ben Habib.
Yeah.
He's a Pakistani heritage man, respects his English history. He was born, worked here and achieved massive, incredible business with. Everybody should look into what he's saying, because everybody's saying like, oh, Advance or racist party. Tommy supports him, or other people on the right support him. How can they be a racist party if it's a Pakistani man?
If we were to jump into bed with you guys politically and form an alliance, we sort out all the tax issues, we get loads of money in. When it comes to the crunch, how the hell are we going to work together when you guys are far left? Historically, anyone that gets into bed with the far left ends up sorry.
Throughout the second half of the 20th century, after World War II, we were in pieces. A lot of people in Liverpool remember we had bombs on the Dockland for a really long time, until 2008. and we were deprived as a country, and obviously it got worse since Thatcher and the miners and everything. But when we were out of World War II, we taxed the billionaires. There was a 90% tax on the very, very top, and that's people with obscene amounts of wealth. And I'm not saying that's what we do, but that's just what happened. Right? 1 second, mate. 1 second.
Sorry.
We taxed them back in the 50s and the 60s because people came back from World War II having fought for the country, being proud about the community and being proud about Britain, and coming back and seeing it a shithole because of what the politicians did back then, and they're doing it now. And what we need to do is, by reinforcing that tax that we had back then and bringing it back now, we change the exchange of wealth in society. I don't want to redistribute wealth. I'm not saying take from this man and put there. I'm saying the rich, because of how much money they already have, they're able to use the money to suck it out. Absolutely. George Soros, all of them.
Yeah, I get you, man. I get what you're saying.
Like, imagine, for example, if like the British government bought Amazon. Obviously, that's a mad idea.
No, yeah.
But like, we'd have the money from Amazon as a country.
A lot of people genuinely feel like they're doing the right thing in their heart.
Yeah.
We all have children on each side. Shouldn't all these decisions be made on
the basis
thinking
of their future?
Sorry?
On their future, is that what you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we are doing.
Yeah.
We want unvetted migrants to stop coming here. We want Muslim grooming gang fucking people to fucking
Deported.
Deported. Gone. We want women and children to feel safe going up and down the country. When I was a kid, women and children walked around in the streets. Now, walk around in the evening, kids don't play in the streets anymore. Kids do not play in the streets anymore, do they? Do you know what I mean? Would you let your kids play in the street now? No one would.
Okay.
No, exactly.
I agree with you. I'm going to say why.
I've got a good point.
I have a very close family friend of mine. She's a black woman and she's got black kids, and she won't leave the house right now because she's terrified that she's going to be attacked.
Make way! Make way!
مينا حرب الجزيرة ليفربول.